So Donald Trump is at it again. So recently he asked Gregg Abbott, the governor of Texas, to attempt to gerrymander the Texas congressional map. And the Dems pulled a big move today, and they broke quorum and blocked the vote on congressional redistricting maps. So good on the Dems. And then they went to New York, Chicago, to do press conferences. Next thing I heard is that Gregg Abbott is having them arrested. It's so ridiculous. So I'd like to do a tarot reading about all of this. So let's ask first about what's going to happen to Gregg Abbott. Texas Governor Gregg Abbott. Oh, I think it was Ken Paxton that put out arrest on these Democrats. Like, oh really? The audacity, the nerve of these people. But I'm gonna look at Gregg Abbott, Hot Wheels, as Jasmine Crockett calls them. Whoa, they're jumping today. The Page of Swords. Oh, the news is out. The news is out. That's so funny. So the truth is coming out. And this is like a spy in the camp card, so this could also be, you know, like with the all time with the Republicans, you know, kind of cheating, spying, doing crazy things. What's crossing them is the Seven of Pentacles. And then, let's see, Governor Gregg Abbott gets the Magician card. You know, it just sounds exactly the same as when Trump asked the Georgia governor to get him, you know, 12,000 votes. Remember that the first time around? What jumped out was the Emperor. That is going on right now. What is the overarching energy is, whoa, the Ten of Swords. And near future is the King of Cups. Dems, the Democrats. They're strong today. They're very strong, and this is what we want more from the Democrats. Show us the fight. The Eight of Pentacles. But show me Governor Gregg Abbott in Texas. What's coming up for him? The Six of Cups. The Queen of Swords and the Fool card. So interesting. Let me just bring you down to the table. Hold on. So the first card is the Page of Swords. They're looking for a way to gerrymander, redistrict, because they see that Republicans are not popular with the Seven of Pentacles crossing them. Means they don't like the numbers they have. They know they can't win unless they gerrymander. So Governor Hot Wheels is going to be the magician and manipulate the maps. This is just how they do it all the time. The Emperor, Donald Trump, he's, you know, he's right now wanting this to happen, and what he is going to do is something really despicable. So Democrats, be careful, because even though they're fighting back, he is going to tie them up in so much destruction disruption, destruction with the Ten of Swords. I think this is Abbott and Trump together going at the Democrats with all kinds of crazy laws that don't exist. But the King of Cups, the Democrats are strong right now. They're looking really strong. They come up as the King of Cups. And they are working really hard at fighting back and getting the messaging out, the real messaging. And that is that they're going to gerrymander too. So it's going to be good against evil. This is a card that is about the past. And it could be that this has been something that has happened before in our history, in our government. So it's this sort of good against evil. Like they're going to have to, the Democrats are going to have to play dirty, and they're going to have to gerrymander as well. And I'm glad because my governor, Kathy Hochul in New York, which this could be her, she's going along with it as well. So Gavin Newsom, that could be the King of Cups here too. Gavin Newsom, Kathy Hochul, J.B. Pritzker in Illinois, they all said that they're going to come together and they're going to do this thing. They're going to gerrymander back if this is how they're going to play, how the Republicans are going to play. So I think they have, the Republicans have a fight against them too. I'm just going to pull out a couple of clarifiers though. Who is this? I asked about Gregg Abbott. So it's probably, I said it was about the Democrats, them coming at them with swords. But this could actually, is probably more relates that it's Gregg Abbott. So show me. Oh yeah, this is his own self-undoing. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords, which means like you did this to yourself. Gregg Abbott put himself in a bind. This is all his own doing. And who is it because of? Donald Trump, the man who pretends to be king. Now, he's going to have a heavy burden trying to get out of this. I thought it was going to be the Dems, but it's looking good for the Dems. This is my card for Democrats. So it looks like they're celebrating here. They're the happy ones. And Gregg Abbott is the one that is going to have this heavy burden. And what they're doing is illegal. And what we're seeing here is the Republican Party are pure, outright fascists now. So I'm going to take out a few oracle cards for Gregg Abbott and just show me his personality. We already know a little bit about him. I don't know a lot about him because I don't follow Texas government, but I've heard of him, of course. So, Gregg Abbott, Governor of Texas. Gregg Abbott, Governor of Texas. Tell me a little more about him. All right, the shadow. They talk about a shadow government. These people are the shadow government. The beast, is that the beast? Yes. It's a little dark in here. The beast. He's a beast. But he tries to be bigger than he is. He tries to be scarier than he is. Yeah, inside he's not a nice person, that's for sure. But I think he tries to be a lot scarier than anybody believes. And we have the mad woman. So the mad woman, that could be his wife, I don't know. But he thinks he's all that, and he's not. Let's take out a few more. He thinks he's surprising everyone, but this is no surprise. We expect this from Republicans. He's a backstabber. and he's got some sick obsessions himself. So he's not a very nice man. Let's look at the little mini tarot oracle deck. I don't know why I always have to call them tarot. Let me just clear these cards away. And show me more on Governor Hot Wheels. This one jumped. He's got the shovel. A boy. Where did you bury the bodies, Gregg Abbott? Where did you bury the boys? And the rat. The fetus, well, we know that he loves to mess with women's bodies. The crow. And two more cards. The door and the wheel. Okay. So what I see here is that he's an absolute rat, which I'm sure all Texans feel that way, especially women, with the things he's done with abortion and pregnancy and just being outright horrible to women who need gynecological care. Now the message he's putting out, he's trying to shut the door. He's trying to scare everyone. He's putting out the dark message, you know, don't come near us. Don't go near the door. Just like he does with abortion and women's rights. He's a rat. He has very immature thought patterns, but he's sinking himself. He's digging his own grave by going all in with Trump. And the wheel is a card of fate. What is his fate? Let me pull one more card out for him. These are very hard to shuffle, but I just want to know. And you want to know. And this is the house. Okay. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do this to get seats in the house. The wheel's turning on. The wheel's spinning and it's going back to the Dems. That's my prediction. And I hope that you enjoyed this. And please like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.